Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Sparrowcus and welcome back to Greedfall, where we're back here in Eden, because apparently the research has bore some fruit. Here's something. Let's find out what news they got for us around here. Hello, my lady.
Oh, there you are, Your
Oh,
Excellency.
the charlatan again.
The enlightened has heard my prayers.
What's going on? Where are the others?
After deciphering the content of the tablets, they went north to continue their research in some swamps. But they must have encountered problems. Brother Fidelis came back here, and he was in a dreadful state. He most likely came to seek help, but he fainted. It's impossible for us to know what happened to them.
I'm not a doctor, but I may be able to examine him.
Oh, please do. Any help would be appreciated. We've done our best, but our magic has proved inefficient. And the healer we sent for will certainly arrive too late from San Mateus.
Brother Fidelis.
This man is burning up with fever and he bears several bite marks and traces of blows.
The blows did not put him in this state. He looks like a victim of poisoning. With the right antidote, I think we could get him back on his feet.
Have you tried giving him any anti-poison?
Of course, but to no avail. And what if it were a hex cast by the heretics?
No matter what happens, you always suspect them.
Why, of course. These savages are always to blame. The man was in the swamp. There are some rare animals there, and their venom is terrible. A healer from the area will know the antidote.
We could ask Lair. He will direct us to someone who understands remedies.
Oh, this guy right here. Ah, it's the guy right here. I was like, okay, wait, who's Lair again? I wonder how he can keep all the names. Desade really has a neck for names. That's for sure. Can we jump down from here? Yes, we can. Lair. Lair. Lair Bear.
Manawi, you've come back to see old Lair. I heard that...
Did Vindwal tell you?
Yes, and divorced tyrant. My heart bleeds at the news of our brother's death. I was hoping that peace with the Renaigse was possible. I'm starting to think it is an illusion. Well, we will see what the winds bring us.
I need your advice. You may already know that one of the researchers came back wounded from the expedition.
I heard about it.
He has all the symptoms of a poisoning, but the anti-poisons we gave him had no effect. He must have been bitten by a creature of the swamp, and we're looking for a healer who would know of a suitable antidote.
So, you came to see me. Interesting. Our neighbors did not think for one moment that we could be helpful. Alas, our Donegat is one of the exiles. But Vindwal knows plants well. She will know.
Thank you. I will go see her. I hope she agrees to help us.
Well, after we killed her son,
I have to go.
might be a bit of a tough one. But I like to finally see at least some consequences, you know, to our actions. Now, in the end, we're still gonna find a way or something, I guess. Or if he dies, he dies. But at least some consequences from earlier actions, because like, well, I don't have a problem with the overall style of the quests we have, like a lot of diplomacy and talking and investigations. But what bothered me quite a bit was that there was just like always the same outcome anyways. Doesn't matter what you do.
Here you are again. What do you want?
What can you tell me about Lair, your former leader?
He is a man of peace. Some people dislike him, not me. Everything he did to save the village. But I think the mind shakers made him forget what we are. He almost speaks like them now.
No, he doesn't.
I have come to ask for your help. Lair told me you know about remedies.
I do know a few of them. I have learned about plants. I used to want to become a Donegad.
One of the researchers came back wounded from the expedition. Apparently he was bitten by a creature of the swamp.
And now he has the Llewellyn fever. We have a good knowledge about this affliction. He will die if he does not receive proper treatment.
Do you know which antidote should be given to him?
My son died because of these people. They neglect us and treat us like children. Why should I give you my knowledge to save one of them?
I'm sorry about what happened to Bran, and about the priest's behavior.
Bran the
towards
Broken.
you.
Yeah.
But are you really prepared to let a man die when you could save him? To perpetuate the cycle of vengeance?
No, no. You're right. I will explain to you how to create the antidote.
Thank you, Vindwal.
Okay, I take it back. I'll take it all back. Doesn't matter what you do, this game doesn't have any consequences. Fuck this, man. Oh boy. Oh boy, alright. No. Yes. Heal Brother Fidelis. We can do that. Meantime, we're gonna dance a little bit. Enough dancing. Never enough dancing. This is Footloose. Yeah. Fucking Footloose. All right. Brother Fidoli.
Where am I?
You are in Eden. You're safe.
Was I unconscious for a long time? The other members of the expedition, they are in danger. The swamp is so hostile. We weren't prepared for it. Some of our people have disappeared.
What caused these wounds?
A nightmarish creature. The swamp is full of them. A colleague and I had left to fetch some help when we were attacked. I managed to run away, but I don't know what happened to him. As for those who are at the camp, you must go help them.
Show me the location of your colleagues on the map. I will join them.
There. Please, hurry.
Thank you. You should rest now.
Now, where are those idiots? Some other place. All right, I thought there would be somewhere over here in this swamp here. I guess it's a swamp, swampy area. All right. Oh, would you look at that? So it's back in Vidvildivilivila. Now I can what? Control red to the camp? Me no understand, buddy. Me no understand. Where are we now? Okay, now I can walk over here. What? Well, I guess the stones are now removed.
I do not remember there being a path in this place the last time we came.
You're perfectly right, my child. This passage must have been cleared by the expedition. We should follow it.
Yeah, we follow their path of dead people. And the witches they just leave behind, apparently. Is there a camp? There is a camp. We found the camp and the excavation site. Ah, excavation site. I mean, the last time we've been here, in this area here, that was like 2 days ago. This expedition was apparently very, very busy around here. Son of a bitch. I don't see shit, man. Good. No more armor. Alright, you bitch. Huh?
May the shadow engulf our enemies!
I'm wounded. I need help.
Your armor is falling apart!
What? These goddamn bastards. No, there was one too many. Boy, you sons of bitches. You goddamn sons of... Where are we now? There we are. Aww. Aww. Okay. Gotta get it up your butt. Son of a bitch.
May the shadow engulf our enemies!
Okay. Chill a bit. But apparently these guys are very vulnerable against magic. Much easier to fight them with La Magica. Wait, aren't these guys also in the arena? And I think I'm fighting these guys in the arena, which is quite interesting. From an excavation site, they're not really excavating a lot around here. Just dying. Okay, so apparently this was an old village somewhere, some time ago. Interesting. And no dead end. Right. Oh.
You've no magic left. Drink a potion.
We're cool. Buddy, are you want to do something at some point? He's stuck a couple of times for no reason. Fucking Petrus, mate. Fucking Petrus. I thought this was a guardian lying around here. But no. I think I'm walking around the camp. Not where we actually have to go to. Alright. This is the way back, right? Ah, shipping. Oh, you're supposed to go this way. Ah, okay.
All I did was bring you to the place suggested by the tablets. I had no way of knowing.
Really? But I did warn you.
Hey, what's happening here? I could hear you from miles away.
Your Excellency, I'm so happy to see you. You arrived right on time to settle this matter.
How did you manage to find us in the middle of this swamp?
Brother Fidelis managed to reach Eden. He's the one who told us where your camp was.
But he didn't leave alone. What happened to Father Sparrowcus, who was accompanying him?
He must be dead, like our other companions. This is all your fault. This is yet more proof that you are not fit to lead such a team. I should be the one in charge.
Maybe you should calm down and explain to me what's happening here.
This expedition was undertaken with no concern for common sense. We are not equipped to explore this type of place. Our people are disappearing, and all we have found are some falsified writings.
Brother Virgil is terrified, which probably explains why he is being so disingenuous. We have made incredible discoveries, and we could find more.
You are beyond redemption. I won't waste another second talking to you. If you want to talk to me, Your Excellency, it will have to be without her.
How charming.
They had to talk to you.
Your Excellency, I hope you will forgive us for that scene. My relations with Virgil have always been difficult, but ever since we arrived here, it has been unbearable. I'm afraid we may need an arbiter.
Before anything else, I need to know what led to this situation between you.
What would you like to know?
For what reason were you quarreling?
The expedition itself, I'm afraid. Virgil was always against it, especially
Really?
under
Sweeping?
my supervision. For him,
Dirt in the
our
swamp?
discoveries in Eden were sufficient. They confirmed what he wanted. The rest did not matter. According to him, we should never have continued. And when we found new tablets, it became even worse.
Were they also written by Saint Matthias?
Without a doubt, the handwriting is the same. There are also some patterns, some islander symbols. It's fascinating. But what really angers Virgil is the content we managed to decipher. Our founder explains that he learned a lot from the islanders, something our brother cannot accept. He now persists in saying that these tablets are fake, forged by the natives themselves.
Brother Fidelis told me that several members of the expedition have disappeared.
Yes, that's why he left along with Father Sparrowcus to fetch some help. 3 more of our colleagues are missing. And I'm not even talking about the ones who fell ill. I must admit that I underestimated the hardships we would encounter. I made a mistake. I should have prepared this expedition more thoroughly. But Virgil's being disingenuous does not help.
And no one has searched for those who are missing.
I wanted us to search for them, but someone later convinced me that it presented too much of a risk. Along with lack of preparation, our constantly decreasing number, and creatures swarming the area.
And by someone, I suppose you mean Brother Virgil.
Indeed.
I'm thankful for these pieces of information, but you understand that I will also have to talk to Brother Virgil.
Of course, that's understandable. You must hear us both before you can make a decision.
Okay, why am I making the decision? I'm not from today, man, so whatever.
Brother Virgil,
What do you want?
Stick up your ass?
can you explain to me what caused such a quarrel?
The reason for it is very simple. It is Eugenia's folly. This woman should never have been the supervisor of our team. The discoveries made in Eden were sufficient, but no. She didn't want to stop the research. She organized this expedition in a hurry, without taking elementary precautions, and now she's accepting as facts the delirious writings we discovered on these tablets without doubting them for even 1 second.
What do you mean?
We found some new tablets, allegedly written by Saint Matthias, but their content is so absurd that they were obviously forged. I am certain that the natives must have found these stones before us and modified their content.
How would they have done that? The natives cannot write.
They must have been helped by an unscrupulous settler. How would I know?
Brother Fidelis told me that some of your colleagues went missing. Do you know anything about this?
They did not go missing. They were killed. It was the wild beasts, the diseases, and let's not forget the savages. We can feel their presence, roaming around the camp at night. I am certain that they are responsible for the death of our colleagues.
That's strange. There aren't many villages around here.
There aren't any. There are a few hermits, but they are not fighters. And they have better things to do than roam around their camp at night.
We have been in this region before, and the only native we met was a little insane but would have been incapable of killing several priests.
Those savages may very well have been following us since our departure. We will not be safe on this island until it is entirely converted.
I see. So, you haven't tried to find your colleagues?
So we can die as well. I am not as crazy as Sister Eugenia.
I cannot take sides in your quarrel for now. And, in any case, it is not what matters the most. Even if you think they are dead, we have to try finding your colleagues.
Well, if you are prepared to take such a risk,
Of
I can
course we
commend you for
always
your
are.
bravery and wish you luck. But I would not get my hopes up. You should start by searching the excavator. To get there, take the path.
Yeah, I know. Been there already. Been there, done that. And oh, I can walk down here. Oh, I didn't see that one before. Mhm.
This man's skull is sunken, but he doesn't look like he was in a fight. Could he have fallen?
That is unlikely. Look at the skull. The wound is located at the back of the skull. I regret to say that in my opinion, he was struck from behind with a mace, most likely.
This man's death was no accident, nor was it linked to any predator attack. It was caused by a violent strike to the back of the skull with a mace. And it didn't take place here. The marks surrounding the body show that it was moved, most likely to make it seem like he fell to his death.
Amazing. All right, moving out. We don't have to kill any monsters anymore. I don't think so. I don't think that they have respawned yet. No. They're still lying dead in the ditch. Ah, here we got some. Some bitch, mate.
No magic! Drink a potion!
Your magic is running out. Take a potion.
No magic here! Drink a potion!
That works out.
Your magic is running out. Take
Easy
a potion.
peasy, buddies. Easy peasy. Nice. I know.
This poor soul was almost entirely devoured. He must have been killed by swamp animals. Even so, this wound looks different from the others. It looks like a knife wound.
You're right. He was stabbed before being fed to the animals.
Look at the stars.
Anyone could have used such a blade.
Like star. Grass. But if you just look like that, it looks more normal. Nice trickery. Not bad.
The body of this man was devoured by beasts, but it happened after he had died. One of the wounds is clearly a knife wound. But alas, it's impossible to know who was wielding it.
Let's see if the final one gives us a clue. A raging clue.
The cause of death is no mystery. This man was attacked by one of those large reptiles, a Llewellyn. And yet, these iridescent marks on his skin make me think that a stasis spell was cast on him first. He was intentionally immobilized so that he would fall prey to this animal. It seems obvious now that these disappearances were orchestrated.
The deaths of these people were a deception. There are knives enough to do such a thing. They kill each other and accuse my people. This Virgil, he wants to push aside this woman at all costs. He must be the culprit.
Indeed. I think that we should go find this brother and ask for an explanation.
And of course, Brother Virgil is the bad boy, bad boy. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they came for it? It would be much better if she would be the one. You know, she's killing the people. Because she's gone crazy. This bitch be crazy all the time.
Brother Virgil.
Your Excellency, weren't you supposed to be looking for our colleagues?
Indeed. I regret to say that they are indeed all dead.
I knew it. What a waste. Eugenia and her recklessness are to blame for this.
I'm afraid someone else is responsible for this. These deaths are not accidental, and yet they were disguised as such.
The savages. Their thirst for blood is unquenchable. I knew we should never have come without an escort.
Watch your tongue, priest. Our people have no need to hide when they protect their land. Only the Renaigze are deceitful enough to disguise a death.
Who else could it be?
Someone who desperately wanted this expedition to fail. Does that remind you of anyone?
Fine. You unmasked me. But know that my cause is righteous. The Ordo Luminis sent me to keep an eye on this expedition, to ensure that the discoveries we made would not jeopardize our nation or our presence on this island. But the inscriptions on the tablets are a heresy, a dangerous manipulation. Can you imagine what would happen if it was said that our founder listened to the teachings of the natives? But even then, foolish Eugenia accepted these discoveries as truth, without any hesitation, without realizing that our entire nation could suffer because of it. So yes, I wanted to scare her.
I understand that you might want to protect your nation, but to go as far as assassinating several of your colleagues?
Come now. What would you do if someone were threatening the congregation? You cannot make me believe that you would not be willing to kill. You may have already done so. But since you want to avoid using violence, help me convince Eugenia to go back to Eden. My colleagues and I know how to sort through these discoveries. And you will be rewarded, of course.
This Renaigze tried to blame my people for these crimes. The priests would have wanted to punish them, and innocent people would have died. He must answer for his treachery.
It is undeniable that these discoveries could cause a great upset in Taleme. But he has no right to decide what should be revealed or not. On this island, Cornelia should be the one to decide. Be careful with your accusations, though. Eugenia and her colleagues are on edge. We wouldn't want them to start killing each other.
Except the gold. Nah.
It seems to me that all members of this expedition are concerned. They should decide on what to do next.
Shut up, Petrus. Rest of the expedition. Hear me.
Everybody listen. Alas, I must inform you that I have found the dead bodies of your missing colleagues.
How awful. What happened to them?
Someone wanted us to believe that they were killed by some swamp animals, but it was all staged. Your colleagues were murdered, and their bodies abandoned to the creatures.
What? But why do such a thing? And who murdered them?
Brother Virgil confessed to his crimes in front of me.
Monster! You will pay for these crimes. These people you killed were our brothers, our friends.
You stupid goose. You really believe that I will let you pass judgment on me? You shouldn't have been so quick to accept these lies that could destroy our nation, and want to reveal them for all to hear. You are solely responsible for these deaths.
How dare you present yourself as the protector of our nation? Murderer!
Ah, okay. So who are we gonna kill now? Cannot.
May the enlightened protect me in this battle.
So we're just murdering a couple of them. Okay.
Do you think you can face a woman of faith?
Hey, sister. So we murdered everybody in this expedition. What? Why did we murder everybody in the expedition now? No, not everybody, but half of them. Because half of them were under his pocket. Or also from the Inquisitors, the Ordo Luminous.
I'm sorry, sister. Brother Virgil fled during the battle.
The coward. And naturally, his accomplices fled along with him. What a waste. So many people died.
Perhaps I shouldn't have revealed his crimes in front of everyone. But I thought it was the best way of ensuring he would be judged.
Considering how high tensions have been these last few days, a fight was inevitable, alas. But you did what you thought was fair.
Alas.
Here, take this. As a token of gratitude for shedding light on these dismal events. Alas. We will have to go back to Eden as well. There are too few of us to continue the research.
Were you hoping to discover more?
Of course. This place was but a single step in St. Matthias's journey. The last tablets speak of a journey northbound, further up in the swamp. But even if Virgil is no longer a threat, we are not sufficiently well equipped to go there.
We could go there for you if you wish. You just have to tell us where to look.
That would be marvelous. Of course, you would have to start from the excavation site where he wrote this. I think I noticed a path going north when I was there, actually. Look for any traces of life. Perhaps you will be lucky enough to find more of his writings. That would be fantastic.
Don't worry. I will conduct this research and come find you here if I uncover anything.
So up north we go then. But we need to do this in the next episode, guys. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you guys then up there after we walked around the expedition site yet again in the next episode. See you then. Goodbye.